Hi, welcome to Finding the Mean, Day 1. So let's talk about what the mean is. We're going to ultimately be talking about different ways to look at data, and this is when you have a set of numbers and you want to kind of know what it means. So finding the mean is the average. There's going to be other ones that we talk about later. It's median, mode, and range, just different things that help us look at data. So average, I like to remember it because this A is in the word, average. And the mean is the average of all the numbers, which means like when you're taking a test or you've taken multiple tests, you got a 70, you got an 80, you got a 90. So how are you doing in that class? That would be an example of it. You're not going to have a 90% because you have other numbers, other grades that are going to pull that down. You're not going to be at a 70% because you're going to have other grades that pulled you up. So the average lets us know how you're doing with all of that, all of those three grades together. So when you are finding a mean or average, you add all the numbers together and then you divide by however many numbers there are. So in our example about the test, you have a 70, an 80, and a 90. You would add the 70, 80, and 90 together. And because there are three grades, you would divide by 3. Okay. And then you just check for reasonableness. You got to check to make sure that it makes sense. If it said your average was 100, when you're done, you know that that's not reasonable, so that would not be your mean. So let's look at some simple examples. We have 6, 4, and 5. So we said that we were going to add the numbers. So we're going to add 6 plus 4 plus 5. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. So 15 is what happened when we add the numbers. We're going to divide by how many numbers there are. So there are 1, 2, 3. So we would divide by 3. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. So our mean is 5 of these three numbers. Let's look at another example. What if there are 4 numbers? So we're going to add these 4 together. So 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. And 19 plus 1 is 20. So we said we were going to add the numbers together and then we're going to divide by how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 numbers. So we're going to divide by 4. And we get 5 as our mean. And let's do one last example. So you're going to do what first? You're right. Add all the numbers together. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 5 plus 5 is 10. So altogether, this is 12. And we're going to divide by, that's right, 4. So our mean is 3. So let's just review that one last time. Maybe make a quick note of it. Is to find the mean, you're going to add all of the numbers, divide by how many numbers there are, and then just check for reasonableness. Make sure it makes sense. Okay, so that's day 1, and we'll see you again in day 2. Bye.